All employers need to consider how best to decrease the spread of disease and lower the impact in your workplace, especially during a pandemic. This 4-part series has included a short overview of things to consider when getting workers back to the workplace. This final episode is perhaps one of the most important. We will tackle the topic of employee education and how you can do it in a simple and practical way when we come right back.
Welcome to this episode of Workplace Health, Improving Employee Health and Productivity, with President of Workplace Health, Inc., Shanna Dunbar.
When I say educate employees during a pandemic, what comes to mind? Most people answer that they are confused because there has been so much education in the news and so much conflicting information that they're being presented with. What information do you actually need to educate employees during a pandemic? I think this falls into 2 categories. 1, what do I need to know about the disease? And 2, what do I do to protect myself from getting it? The disease of this particular pandemic is named coronavirus 2019, or COVID-19. It is a novel coronavirus, which means it's a new virus that has not been previously identified in humans. Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses that are common in people and many different animals. In fact, the common cold is a type of coronavirus. The most common symptoms of this particular virus, COVID-19, are fevers or chills, cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headache, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, and diarrhea. And many are symptoms of the common flu or influenza. So you can have one of these or several of these or even none of these symptoms and have the virus in your system. You can have just a mild case, just like a mild cold, or you can have a severe case and end up in the hospital. Generally speaking, when you have symptoms, you have the virus in your system and can pass it along to others. So we need to remind employees what symptoms they need to be looking for. And if they should have any of these symptoms, they should stay out of the workplace until they are symptom-free for 3 days. So let your employees know. Many of our clients are just putting a sign right on the entrance into their building saying, hey, if you have any of these symptoms, please stay home. Often the employer will have the employee call a COVID hotline that they've established, or simply the HR rep will take the call to document the absence. You can consult with your occupational health professional or simply follow the guidelines on the CDC website to safely get that employee back to the workplace when they are no longer contagious. Step 2 is to educate employees on prevention. What steps can they take to protect themselves at work and at home? This again is based on the CDC guidelines and has been well advertised. We want to encourage our employees to wash their hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or they can use a hand sanitizer if soap and water are not available. They need to avoid touching their eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Cover their mouth and nose with a tissue when they cough or sneeze, or use the inside of their elbow, not their hands, as a cover. Practice routine cleaning and disinfection of frequently touched surfaces and objects in their workstation. So keyboards, telephones, handrails, doorknobs, also at home. Avoid using other employees' workstations. Signs reminding employees of these simple prevention strategies can go a long way to protecting the workforce. Of the 25,000 workers that we are currently managing, we have had no workplace outbreaks. So there is a way to keep your workers safe during the pandemic. Please feel free to contact our office if you have any questions about keeping your workers safe, healthy, and productive at your workplace. Now go make it a great day.
Thank you for watching Workplace Health. For more great information, visit www.workplacehealthinc.com.